Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we are at the Epcot International Festival, Flower and Garden Festival. I always want to say Festival of. The Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival. Yeah. As you can see behind me, we've got the amazing, the awesome Beignet topiary right in front of Journey into Imagination. So they added him. He's so cute. I love Beignet. But we're on the hunt today for a lot more food items, a lot more of the flower and garden festivities. So stay tuned. It's going to be a ton of fun today. I'm excited. There is so much good food that we passed on the first time we were here that I'm dying to try today. So stay tuned. We're going to go into Bambi's butterfly house, and look right out front here is Bambi and Thumper, and I don't know what the skunk's name is. Do you? Flower? Flower. Well, that's appropriate for the Flower and Garden Festival. It's cute. I don't know what's in here, but I'm going to assume there's going to be flowers and butterflies in here. Let's go through this little protective barrier here to keep butterflies from going in and out. Okay, that was more of a struggle than I thought it was going to be. Oh, there's so many cute butterflies in here. Look. This is cute. I feel like it's quiet in here. I feel like I'm in an elevator, like nobody wants to talk. Oh, that, it reminds me of when we went and rode Remy's Ratatouille Adventure for the first time. When it first opened, and we had to go through the line, it was like as soon as you got in the line, nobody talked. It was like dead silent in the whole line. I've never been on a ride like that before. It was so funny. Oh, these little butterflies. Oh, this sounds cool. Mexican flame vine. That's neat. It looks cool. It's all like orange and fiery. I'm guessing it's called flame vine because these flowers to me look like burning fire. And it's a vine. That's a cool name for a flower and a plant. That's pretty neat. I have to be careful where I'm stepping. I don't want to step on any butterflies. Well, these people are looking at something over here. Oh, you know what these are? These look like chrysalis. Like it's like butterflies hatching. It is. That's cool. You can see them coming out and everything. Some of them are shaking. There's literally butterflies emerging as we speak. Look. 2 little butterflies just came out. Let's go, Joe. And they're drying their wings now. So they came out, they crawled out. Oh, sweet video I had going on there. Yeah, they kind of came out and now they're drying their wings. That's pretty neat. And then they'll probably be flying here in a few minutes, probably. We were just walking through here, and there was a lady standing there, and she had 5 butterflies on her. Yeah. She had an aura or something. The butterflies must have been we like her, she's our friend, and they all floated over and landed on her. It reminded me of Home Alone 2, the bird lady in the park where they were all the birds were hanging out. So now I kind of just want to stand still, and see if the butterflies will land on me. Do you see any? Is there any on me? I don't think it's working. They're he doesn't smell very good. She probably smelled like roses and lilac. And I probably smell like old cheeseburgers and feet. It's very quiet in here, though. Are you not allowed to talk around butterflies? It's so quiet. It's actually making me very uncomfortable. There's a little sampling of some of the butterflies that are in here. Red Admiral, White Peacock, Florida Viceroy, Common Buckeye, and Painted Lady. It says these butterflies only walk on 4 of their 6 legs. The front pair of legs, which are smaller, have sensors that detect chemicals in leaves and flowers.
Okay, so we are at the Refreshment Outpost. He always wants a Diet Coke, which actually so do I. And the Refreshment Outpost sells very large Diet Cokes. How much is that? It's $4.75. That's a lot for a Diet Coke, but in the parks, I feel like that's pretty.
But it's the
standard.
giant one.
It's a big one.
So they have the regular size and the large.
Yeah.
You can't. Here's my thing. sometimes I just want a fountain drink with
I
ice
always want a fountain
and Diet Coke or
Always.
whatever. Like I want soda in a cup with a straw with ice.
Yep.
Not just like a bottled bottled
Yeah.
Diet Coke or water or whatever. I want I want it. And so very few places have that. But the Refreshment Outpost here between Germany and China has it.
And it's a big one.
It's huge, and I'm
Because
so
sometimes
thirsty.
you pay $4.75 for the same. You pay $4.75 for a much smaller cup.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Well, it's $4.25 for the regular size. So for 50 cents more, you get the large.
And then I had planned on, because I looked at the book at the beginning. I was like, oh, because I love the hard ciders, so I'm like trying to go around and try all the hard ciders. I saw UK had a pink lemonade one. I was like, I'm definitely getting the pink lemonade. That's going to be one of my drinks. Well, I still am. But I didn't see at the refreshment post they have a blueberry lemonade one.
I can smell that blueberry from here too.
Ta-da! And it's 16 ounces. That's very big. It's $10.75.
We had to figure this out because it took us a while to figure out the math.
Math's hard.
So it's $9 for a 12 ounce,
Yeah.
or $10.75 here for 16 ounce. So you get 4 more ounces for $1.75 extra. Because this is a much taller cup. Like it's big. This thing is heavy.
Yeah.
What did you do? She got like a pint.
And I
of
wasn't
hard cider.
I did, and I wasn't sure if we were going to come back here. I was like, will we come back? And I was already in line. I really did want the pink lemonade. I'm going to try that next time.
Yeah. I gotta tell you though, this is looking very refreshing to me.
Yeah.
Even I can see like the little bubbles,
Yeah.
like coming up out of this, and it just looks so.
And did you already say it's
Crystal
blueberry
clear.
lemonade? It's blueberry
Blueberry.
lemonade, which sounds so good
Look
to
at
me.
it.
Yeah.
Anyway, it smells good to me.
Yeah. Let me try it.
Like I can really smell the blueberry coming
And
off.
all
of
the
that.
hard ciders I've ever had at Epcot are cold, like ice cold.
It's cold. It's not gonna be
it's
by the
not
time you
room
drink
temp-
it.
Yeah, I know. But it's cold, and I love because we've had drinks here that are not cold.
Give it a rip. Ooh, it's really bubbling now. I want to try
really
it
like
actually,
it.
and I don't want that busted straw.
It's so sour. I love it. Oh, it's good. I love it. It's one of the best ones I've had.
I'm not gonna lie, I like it.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Like he loves sour
I mean,
stuff.
it's really good.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's only $10.75. Do you think that's good?
$10.75 for this giant hard
Yeah.
cider is a good deal,
Yeah.
and it's really good. I can taste the lemon and the blueberry.
At one of my daughter was watching some stuff online on YouTube. I know that there is a watermelon one, which I hate. I was like, I'm gonna get it one time. The watermelon hard cider is at one of the booths. I'm not sure which one. I'm gonna make him try it, and I'll try it and want to like die, but I'm gonna make him try the watermelon and see if he likes it.
I don't know if I will, but because I don't like hard ciders. I've tried all the ones she's ever tried,
like
and I
that
don't really
one?
like them. But that one is good.
It's super sour, don't you think? It
It's
just
very
tastes
sour. It tastes delicious. So
Yeah.
anyway, let's keep moving because I'm surprised. I'm still in like kind of shock that I liked it because
Yeah.
I don't like beer and I
Yeah.
don't like hard cider.
It doesn't taste like beer.
And most of the hard ciders taste like beer-ish, but just like with like some sort of like flavoring, like
Yeah.
more of an apple-y flavor with something else. That one, I don't get a beer flavor from it at all. It's actually really good. Okay,
Okay, what is this?
so the last thing we got at the Refreshment Outpost is the pineapple skewer.
Gotcha.
Oh, check it out.
And I
Look at
love
this.
pineapple, but I think it looks weird.
I love pineapple.
I hope it's cold. I don't want it to be lukewarm.
Yeah, let's hurry up and
We've
take a
been
bite.
sitting
Let's
here
take a bite quick.
talking and
So it's a pineapple skewer and it has some sort of like tahini? No, I think it's
it's
tajin.
not.
I don't know. Some sort of
tahine. No, that's going to be what's
tahini.
on my
Oh,
my
a tahini. Yeah, a
margarita.
tahini. It's got a
Yeah,
tahini
so it's so
seasoning on
sour.
it. So I don't know. We'll see.
Right, go ahead. Okay, so that is very good. I love pineapple and it is cold. It has the tahini that really, really sour. It actually hurts my jaws a little bit. It's so sour. It's
I had to
good,
get rid of
isn't
the skewer because it just fell off the skewer. It's like an odd mix. I wouldn't think it's like a little bit of like salty spiciness, soury, layered onto the sour of the pineapple, which sounds like it would be weird, and I don't know that I would like it, but it's actually really good.
Yeah.
I love it. Like I could eat tons of those. I could eat like 10 of those, and then my mouth would be on fire from just pineapple like acid. Anyway, it's awesome. I'm surprised. I really like it. So.
Yeah.
Something small that we just kind of grabbed because I was looking for a Diet Coke.
It's $4.75.
$4.75 is worth it. $4.75. I loved it. One of the booths over here by the Refreshment Outpost, the Village Traders here, actually has all these little like garden flags that you can kind of choose from, and they have a ton of them. From what I'm seeing, most of these seem to be right around $18.99 $15 for these. These are some of like the garden steaks here. This one's $25. So between like $15 and maybe $25 for these. You can kind of see how some of them kind of hang in here. It's kind of cool, yeah. If you're looking for like a garden flag, a little sort of garden flag, this is a good spot for them. Looks like they also have some of the hardware and things too. The only thing that I'm not loving about this little flag center is there's not really any Disney ones. It's just sort of random ones like butterflies, and there was like a St. Patrick's Day one. So maybe somewhere else in the park will have them. I don't know. We'll keep looking. But this one, they have a lot of cool stuff, but none of them are really Disney. So look at this little festival market here. Sort of over here near Germany. They've got a bunch of little like trees and topiaries and things. Look at these. These are bonsai trees. This is getting very big Karate Kid vibes from this. It's pretty neat. And look at these little things. This looks like kind of like a little squid or octopus or something. Little snail shell there. Bonsai! Bonsai! I can hear Pat Morita and Mr. Miyagi yelling bonsai. That's pretty cool. Those are neat. Look at all these cute little vases. A little monkey. These little fishing guys here. Okay, so I'm seeing prices around $35, $45, $50, $20. There's a little lion here. Some of these bigger ones up here are like more like $75 to $100. Oh, look at this cute little whale down here. It's a little elephant. Now these are really little. Look at them little things. These are cute. So it looks like pretty much between like $25 up all the way up maybe up to $100 for these little plants, but they're cute. And they got a lot of cool little ones. Kind of like unusual ones even, like that I haven't really seen in a lot of places. Like look, Asian pitcher plant. Carnivorous plant. Ooh, carnivorous plant. Ooh, look, you can see the little jugs. See this like little jug looking thing there? Little insects will crawl down in that jug, and then it'll close. They won't be able to get out, and then it digests them with all of its flower juices. Ooh. But it's a good plant if you got little bugs and pests and stuff in your garden. Take care of those for you. That's really neat. Right here next to the plant store we were just at, they have a basin. So they actually have a basin store in Disney Springs, a large store. You can kind of go in there and sample out some of the lotions and things, or the salts and stuff to actually, you can wash your hands. And they have this little basin place here. And you can actually kind of fill up your own little jugs of bath salts. This isn't usually here, obviously, but it's here for the Flower and Garden Festival. Little mini basin store, if you're interested. And if you don't want to maybe get them here at the Flower and Garden Festival, you can always go to Disney Springs, and they have a full store there as well. Yeah, I like these little booths. We're walking by one right now, which I won't show, but it's like a jewelry one. It's kind of cute. But one of the things I'm noticing, though, is like most of the booths that we've seen so far, they haven't been really anything related to Disney.
No.
They've just been kind of, cute
little
little...
Disney plant or
yeah.
Disney like jewelry. That's not what this
Like, I
is.
feel like that's a missed opportunity. I would feel like the bonsai trees and everything, the things that were in planters, like that they would be in sort of like little like Disney planters, yeah, like a little Tinkerbell planter or something, or maybe even just like the hippo or something from Fantasia, but like something. It's very bright right here. I'm like, can't even see my own shadow here. But anyway, I don't know what that means. So I can see my own shadow. Anyway, but I don't know. Maybe it's because they're like third-party vendors or something that they bring in. But I guess I kind of would have just expected it to be like Disney-ish, and a lot of them haven't been. So, but there's still a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, there really is.
A lot of cool
It's
stuff.
not Disney.
Ah, check it out. The 7 dwarves here. Doc, Grumpy, and a bunch of other ones that I don't know their names. Sleepy, I know Sleepy, I can tell. I should probably know the names of all these, but I don't. Look, there's a little caterpillar on his nose. Cute. And then over here we got the last dwarf. We've got Dopey and Snow White. Look at her little foot sticking out of there of that dress. Snow White. Looks cool. Look at his little lanterns glowing. You see it? If we come back at nighttime, you'll be able to see his little lantern flickering better. It's cute. Look at his little buttons made out of wood.
I would say
Look at
all
that.
their lanterns are probably.
Yeah, I think they're probably all lit up. All their lanterns probably light up. She's posing in front of Miss Piggy. Yay! She's cute. I always think it's funny how every time you see Miss Piggy, she always has like a bunch of luggage or like things, like possessions. She's a total diva. She's glam, she's diva. And then, of course, anywhere Miss Piggy is, you have to have Kermit. Kermit the Frog here, singing Hi Hallelujah. All right, we always have to take a look at the flags here, and you can see they've updated the flags for the Flower and Garden Festival. Right over here next to Miss Piggy and Kermit, there's the Alpine Gardens right in front of the sort of the restrooms at the Germany Pavilion. And if you pay close attention to what's in this garden, da-da-da, check it out. Right down here in the Crev. Sweet, I hit my elbow there. Snow White in her little house. I know, I kind of feel like I need to reach in there and fix her. She's like falling over, but I'm not going to. But look at this cool little like bridge right here. And there's like these little like crystal rocks kind of making it look like water going under this bridge. There's a little path right here that goes over to that house. Right to Snow White. Pretty cool. Then there's some more water over here and another house, a little water wheel. See the water going into this little water wheel right here. Another little path over here kind of goes to this like little like church looking kind of building. The Alpine Miniature Garden. Another little sort of planter area here over by Italy. And look, they have all, it's, again, I'm just getting really big like living with the land vibes here. They've got a little basil planter here. They've got Swiss chard, artichoke. You've got these like terracotta planters. Kale. Ugh. I do not like kale. I feel like kale is like the grossest thing that ever has become popular in the history of food popularity. We've got Chip and Dale here and Pluto hanging out. Look at Pluto's little tail over there. Zip. It's got a little flower necklace on, a little kind of like a lei. Chip and Dale. Ah, look at this cool dragon topiary over here in Japan, right in front of the Red Torii Gate. And there's a cool speedboat going by. I want to be on that speedboat. That looks fun. Now this is really cool here. This is what I'm talking about. So they have these like little make your own topiaries. So you can see like you can buy the standing topiary. This is sort of like Minnie or Mickey Mouse here.
These are $60.99.
And it's $60.99. Or you can buy the topiary frame that you can, and it has a how-to FAQ on creating topiaries, and that's only $24.99. I don't know what goes into making a topiary as far as the cost of the ingredients, but then they have other stuff too. They've got like a little heart here. They've got like a little elephant. There's a turtle. They've got giant. That's Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse. That's pretty cool. How much are those ones? $550. Those little topiary things were neat, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, so they had like non-Disney topiary things. They had like turtles and elephants and things, but then they had Disney stuff. They had like Mickey or Minnie, you know, and like the little Mickey head on the little stick topiary. I feel like, but they were expensive. We're right here between Morocco and France, and there's this like little like another planter garden area here. And as it's a spice garden, but right here it says how many of these plants can you spot in the spice garden? Bay leaves, star anise, cumin. So you can kind of go around and like do a little mini scavenger hunt. All right, we just stopped at the France Pavilion. Very long line again, and it did take a while. It did take a while. I feel like it always takes a while at France. I mean, not too long, but like maybe like 10, 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
It went fast in the beginning, and then somebody left, so then they only had 2 people taking orders, or something happened. I don't know, but then it went slower. But
Yeah.
overall, not too bad. So we got a couple things. What did we get first?
We got da-da-da.
Looks pretty good.
Croissant. It's a roasted garlic croissant with goat cheese and herbs.
I feel like goat cheese overpowers everything.
So I'm gonna try it.
Are we gonna do a no fork and knife? We'll just go for it.
I'm just gonna
And
try it.
wait, this was $6.75.
Yeah, which is pretty cheap, and it's pretty big. It's heavy.
Croissant. I had this croissant in France, I think, last time, and it had like some sort of weird gravy in it. I didn't like it. She liked it, the mushroom gravy. Like a big blob just kind of fell out
Oh,
when I
I
bit
think
it.
this is a 10 out of 10.
So there is a lot of that goat cheese and herb filling in there. It's pretty good.
10 out of 10.
I like the flakiness of croissants. I always do, and it's a good croissant. I think there's too much cheese in the middle for me though, but it's still good.
A little bit.
Like if I get a bite that has just like a lot of the glob,
Yeah.
it's a little bit too much for balance wise, but the stuff inside tastes good, so Yeah, and the goat cheese wasn't overpowering.
No.
Usually, sometimes I get goat cheese and it's really like sour and like super like just overpowering flavor, but this one wasn't. Actually, I like it too because it has, I don't know what the herbs are in it. Maybe like
It's got garlic and herbs.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like basil or thyme or something in there. But the garlic flavor comes through good. I like, and the goat cheese isn't overpowering and it's pretty smooth. It's pretty good. The cheese wasn't like gross and curdled or anything, so I like it. It's good.
Very
And then the second item we got the beignet that they have.
Oh. It looks like a donut.
Well, this is the biggest beignet I've ever
It
seen.
does not look like a beignet.
Why is it so big?
Aren't beignets like flaky?
I thought beignets were like usually like little small. I mean, I've had beignets in like.
Same.
Now I have been to Disneyland in California, and they do have a Princess and the Frog like cafe. So Tiana's Cafe is actually in sort of like the Disney Springs that is between California Adventure and Magic Kingdom at Disneyland. I don't know if it's still there because it's been a while since I've been there, but it was there. And they had beignets. You could get the little powdered beignets like from the movie. They were amazing. So I've had beignets many times, and they're usually small little donut balls, if you will. So when we got this thing, I was a little confused.
I was like, that's not a beignet. It's a donut.
I mean, look how big this is. Look,
Yeah.
it's like as big as her head. It's definitely as big as your ear. So, I mean, it's pretty good. It's big. All right, so it's called, I'm going to try and say what it's called because it's weird. Everything in France, I'm always like, I got nothing. But basically it says, it is a beignet caramelized with a cream, vanilla. You know what? It's all in French. I'm not going to read it. I'm going to read what it says it is. All right, let me try the English version. English translation, please. Okay. Caramelized beignet filled with vanilla cream and glazed with caramel Fleur de Sel. I don't know. And the booth is called Fleur de Lys, which is sort of that like Saints symbol, you know, like on the Saints football helmets and jerseys and stuff. It's like it's an old like crest from back in night days and things. You can kind of see it, the Fleur de Lys, and it does have a lot of meaning, but we're not going to go through that now. But I don't know. It looks interesting, and it's a filled beignet, which I've never had a filled beignet. I've always just had like little mini beignets with like powdered sugar. So let's see if it's any good, and if I get anything, I'm not gonna lie, the donut doesn't really feel that great. Like texture-wise, I don't really like it.
No. It's not gross or anything. It's just, I feel like
It's just
there's
not
too
what
much flavor.
it's not what I expect in a beignet.
Yeah.
For me, and maybe my expectations of beignets are wrong, but for me, a beignet is almost like a little mini pillow.
Yeah.
Like it's like lightish and airy. I mean, it's not like super airy, but it's like it is kind of lighter.
Flaky, do you think?
No, not flaky. Not like a croissant. It's more like a donut, but it's just airy.
Yeah.
And just a little bit of powdered sugar, like sweetness on top. I don't like the texture of the donut. It's very dense. Very dense. And the cream inside isn't that great either. And the beignet was $5.75.
Yeah.
But to me, it's just not a beignet. I'm by no means a beignet aficionado, but it's not what I expect in a beignet. There's a cute little like Tinkerbell kind of like village right here. So look, you got Tinkerbell right here. Tinkerbell, hey Tinkerbell. And you got all these like little houses. Look at them. These little like mini pixie houses. It's almost like a Tinkerbell's like village, if you will. Lion King, you got Simba, you got Rafiki, you've got baby Simba. Actually, that might be, what's Simba's dad's name? Mufasa. That might be Mufasa, I can't tell. Or maybe it's Simba when he's older. Is it Mufasa? Yeah. Nala or something? Oh yeah. I don't remember. Okay. So that's Mufasa, Rafiki, baby Simba, and Mufasa's wife that none of us can remember her name.
The Epcot Flower and Garden Festival is so much fun. I absolutely loved it. I like it better than the last two festivals they had, Festival of the Arts and Festival of the Holidays.
I still think the Festival of Holidays is,
Do you?
so far, I enjoyed it more.
I
Yeah,
like
there's
this
just a
one
lot
better.
more festivities with all the storytellers. Plus,
Yeah,
it's Christmas
it was
time
that.
for me,
Yeah.
and I love the holidays. So I think it, food-wise though, I'm impressed with the food so far.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see. So I can't wait to do this again.
I absolutely love it.
I'm excited. We'll keep on rolling. there's a ton of food that we haven't done yet, and there's a lot of festivities and topiaries and things we haven't seen either. And I want to maybe try to do all the spike scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
And I don't think we got anything yet on the garden graze. I don't think we've gotten any of the garden graze food, so I want to try and get those. If we did, I'm going to be sick about it because we didn't get it stamped, and we got to buy it again. But we'll probably do that on another episode. So thanks for joining us. Hope you've enjoyed this. Until tomorrow, the Noble Way.
It's the easy way.
Bye-bye, everybody.